Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome back.
welcome
Trent and
to
Ean
episode 9 of
Yup.
the podcast. Next episode, we're at 10.
Do double digits.
We're almost a decade in.
Whoa. That's wild.
Yep, one whole decade.
That's a bit crazy.
That's absolutely wild.
Speaking of crazy, Trent,
Yeah.
I would like to have a little serious talk with you folks out there, right?
Yeah.
So, I heard some stuff about last episode. Some complaints were made. I would just like to let everybody know, most of the crap we say, we do not mean. We're goofy people. We're going to say what's funniest at that time. Our goal is to make you laugh. We're not trying to offend anybody. We're not trying to do any of that junk. We're just here to make a good time.
The goal with our podcast is absolutely no controversial opinions.
Right. So,
Other than if you throw out some dumb candy today, we may have some issues.
okay. You know what? I
But
can accept
we
that,
are
Trent.
mostly family friendly, just having a good time. You
Get
know?
some goofs in, you know?
Exactly.
I'd like to say I'm trying to get better with my language.
Yep.
I think that's something everyone should strive for. But, like,
It's true.
I think I need to because it's getting out of hand for me.
We're trying not to swear, and I think we've done a pretty good job.
Pretty
So far.
freaking good job,
Pretty good.
dudes and dudettes.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to my little spiel.
Boom.
Now,
Yeah.
let's get into some candies.
Well, do I have a story for you before the candies section?
No, well, that's
Okay.
the thing. I want your audible candy right now. Then we get
Okay.
actual candy. So give me your candy,
Well,
and then we'll
we're-
get the candy.
If you were not here from the last episode, we're talking about our top 5 candies today. An extremely
yeah.
serious topic that needs to be discussed. But before that occurs, it was my mother's birthday a couple days ago.
Did you tell her happy birthday for me?
I did. I absolutely
Okay.
did.
Good.
And a couple
Thank
of
God.
days before that, it was my father's birthday.
Did you tell him late birthday for me?
I have not, but I can.
Oh.
They're getting up there with age, right? As we all are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But it was their birthdays this week, very birthday week. And we went out and we got takeout food for each birthday. My dad turned 60, which is a big one, so we got Chinese
Mhm.
food, got some sushi, we kind of went all out.
Okay.
My mom turned 56, which is, birthdays are birthdays, but it's 60 is a big number. So we just got
Yeah.
like normal like grill takeout.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to name the place because it was probably a mistake.
Mm.
But so I got like a pasta carbonara thing, fantastic.
Yeah.
My dad got fish tacos. My mom got a sandwich, some sort of like Reuben kind of thing. I don't even know, some kind of just sandwich, like meat, lettuce, cheese, whatever.
Just the basic. Yeah.
Sandwich is cut into 2 halves, ladies and gentlemen. She consumes the first half of the sandwich.
Okay.
Delightful sandwich. Sandwich goes down, half a sandwich is gone. She's about to consume the second half of the sandwich.
Yes.
And she notices one of the pieces of lettuce looks a little off. And so she opens the sandwich and takes the piece of lettuce out.
Yes.
And what she finds, Ian Sherman, is
What's-
no piece of lettuce. She found a black rubber glove in her sandwich. Like a black latex glove was tucked into her sandwich as if it was another piece of lettuce.
These businesses are going way too crazy with the
I didn't-
sanitation.
I didn't believe it either.
You're putting gloves on sandwiches now. Come on,
That's
people.
what I'm saying. I was upstairs eating my thing, and I get a text. She goes, "How is your
Oh.
food? Because I just found a rubber glove in mine." And I don't remember my exact words, but I said something like, "My food is great. Also, I do not believe you. What is the joke?" Because I'm assuming they saw something funny on like Twitter, like a funny joke you can text
Yeah.
somebody, and so they're leading up to a punchline. I then received a photo of this sandwich with a pocket missing of food from it and a black glove on a napkin. You just can't make it up. Like,
That's
what?
ridiculous. A glove.
Just a full-on black latex glove. Like they
Oh my
wear in like the
gosh.
food industry to like make sandwiches and stuff, like a Subway.
Can you put that picture right here?
I can.
Oh,
Boom. There it is.
that's ridiculous.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
I can't believe that.
It was a wild story. So we did
Oh.
kind of a do-over birthday the next day. So now she says she's 57.
Oh,
She had
no.
2 birthdays. Yeah, she just
That's
skipped a year.
wild. That was
Yeah.
fast.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, she's getting old quick at this rate.
jeez.
Yeah.
Double time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I actually had a similar issue. Not
Yeah.
really with like a rubber glove, but
Yeah, I would have been amazed.
yeah, no, it was the same. It was the other glove.
It was the left-handed
It was
glove.
the left hand. No, so I went to Chick-fil-A once.
Mm-hmm. Very good
Only
food.
once. Only once. I'm just kidding. I love Chick-fil-A. But
Great
go to
bread.
Chick-fil-A. This was like when I was in middle school. And it was on like a soccer tournament thing, so like we were way out of town from where we were.
Yep.
And I bite into a chicken nugget. They're tasty little chicken nugs.
Cool.
And I find myself a little bone. And I'm not talking like a bone shard. I'm talking like the cartoon bone you find.
like a thigh bone.
It looked like an imposter just killed my chicken nugget. I swear. Just chicken nugget. Out of, yeah. The bone just sticking out. It was weird.
Yikes.
I don't know why I decided to bite that one in half, but I'm glad I did because it was
Man.
bony.
Jeez.
Man, but that was a while ago. I think we got like a full like a year free of Chick-fil-A from that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was like some big deal. I was like, yo, I found a chicken bone. And they were like,
I don't know what I know
Don't
my
sue,
parents
don't
called. They called the place and they were like, "This is unbelievable."
oh yeah.
And the
As
meal
you should.
was free. They made the meal free. I don't know if they did anything else though. I have to check up on it. My mom goes, "I don't want to make you feel any worse either, but today's my birthday." She was like, I don't know if we could like fix this or whatever. But they made the meal free. They might have done some more stuff, but
Oh man,
a wild story. Yep.
that's crazy. But
But
yeah,
on the subject of food, shall we get into the list?
yes sir.
All right.
Let's do it.
Do you have a coin nearby to see who goes first? That's how we
Um,
do things.
No, but I got a coaster.
Coaster it is. Flip that coaster.
I'm gonna flip this coaster. So heads, I'll go. Tails, you go.
Okay.
Okay, I go. Right there. Dang.
Give me your 5. What's your 5?
Okay, my numero 5. Nerds rope.
Interesting. Okay.
Nerds rope. So
That's really interesting that you say that.
so nerds rope is just
Yeah.
like, I like the gooey bit on the middle. You know, it's just so easily consumable. The package isn't very great, I'll say.
Yeah.
It's so long and weird when you jiggle it, but it's like so good.
I have
It adds
two
extra
fun
dimensions.
facts for you.
Yes.
One of them never had Nerds Row. Just never had it.
It's so good.
Second fun fact. My number 5 is Nerds.
Ah,
Yep.
how about that?
My number 5 is Nerds. Nerds are
Oh.
good, dude.
About
Nerds are fantastic.
Ooh, they're good.
And how do you eat a box of Nerds?
Just down it.
Okay, you're not like a little mini handful guy?
No. I just
Yeah, a box of Nerds is like a shot. You
Yeah.
you knock it back.
That's what I do.
Okay. Very interesting. Our 5s are Nerds. What's your number 4? What's your number 4?
Okay. Wait, one more thing before we go on the Nerds rope.
Yup.
Every time I look at a Nerds rope package, I think it was like, I hope this isn't weed because of
was
Ted
it?
Navision's
Yeah,
episode
Ted
that he
Nevison's.
did. He
That's
accidentally
so funny.
ate like 400 milligrams of.
He was high for like
Oh my
20
gosh.
minutes. No, he was high for a lot. The video was like 20 minutes. He was high for like hours.
He was high for like until the next
That's-
day.
That's really funny.
But it was like a medicated nerd's rope, and he was just. I think he was at whose house was that? It was like Fitz's
Cooper's.
crew.
Yeah. Oh,
No.
yeah, maybe.
It was at what are they called? The Misfits.
Yeah.
He was at the Misfits house, and they had like the whole table laid out of snacks to weed, and in the middle was the
Yikes.
nerd's rope. And so he like just ate one whole one and then start eating another, and they were like, "Yo, hey, that's an edible, bro." And he's like, "For real?" And then he
that's
had
a
the
great
worst
story.
time. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
so that's what I think of. I don't do weed. I do not do the
Do not
weed.
do the weed.
I don't. It's not my jam. I don't deal with that. So
My version of drugs are the top 3 candies in this list. I'm going to tell you that right now.
that's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you. Okay, so now, number 4 drug of all time, gummy bears.
Okay.
Now, I will say specifically the Haribo gummy bears because those are like
Interesting.
the best. Any gummy is good for me, but the original Haribo gummy bears, number 4.
Bold, I'm actually not a huge fan. They're
Really?
okay, but they're just they don't have a pop for me. They're just kind of there. I'll like maybe snack on them, but I'll never go into gummy bears.
Dude, I dig them.
You know what I am going to?
What you going to?
This is a hot take. All right, don't at me. Almond Joy. Oh, the coconut. If I'll be honest, it's not perfect because there's Almond Joy and there's Mounds, and Mounds
Okay.
is dark chocolate with no almonds.
Yeah.
And Almond Joy is milk chocolate with almonds. If there was a milk chocolate with no almonds, give me that. Just milk chocolate and coconut. All you coconut haters out there, you're wrong. It's a money candy.
That's interesting. Lily found this week. So my girlfriend Lily is lactose intolerant, and so she honestly most of the time does not care that she's lactose intolerant, which is bad for me.
A lot of people do that. A lot of people are like, I'm lactose intolerant. Also, here's this pizza I'm eating.
Yep.
I'm like, all right.
It's awful. It's awful. I love her, but it's awful. And so we went to the store recently, and she found coconut milk whipped cream. That stuff was pretty good, I have to say. Like, you wouldn't expect it to taste just like whipped cream because it's made of milk from the coconut. But
Yeah.
it was pretty dang good.
Coconut water, garbage.
Yeah?
Terrible. It's just bad. Yeah.
I don't think I've had coconut water.
Don't. You're not missing out. It's just garbage water. It's just not good.
Water from
But-
the nut.
Yeah. Hit me with your number 3. What you got cooking
Okay.
in the
So-
candy factory?
Strawberry push pop.
Really? I don't know if I've ever had a push pop, to be honest.
Push pop. So, like, they've got the different sized ones. I like them big. I like them chunky.
Yup.
I bite them.
You are a maniac.
I bite them. Because I'm determined.
My number 3,
Give it to me.
York peppermint patties.
Huh.
Come on. I mean,
Huh.
that is crisp.
If I eat
Crisp.
too many of them, I get sick.
As with a lot of candies, to be honest.
Fair. Anything in excess will kill you.
It's true. York peppermint patties, absolutely money.
I can dig one. I like the smaller ones.
Okay.
I don't like the full-sized one because I feel like it's too much. I think the smaller ones have a better ratio of chocolate to mint.
Okay.
So
I'll allow it. Yeah.
those I like. I'll take those. I'll eat those. I'll pop a few. But I will say something else that's got a really good ratio to filling and like exterior. Thin Oreos.
Really?
thin Oreos are so much better than regular Oreos. At me, please.
My dad might be the biggest Oreo fan on the planet.
Yeah?
I'm not. They're just not fantastic to me. They're fine, but they're just not that good. You know, I will never like seek out Oreos. Like, but I will enjoy them if they're with milk. Like it's just, to me, it's just like a cracker without milk. It's like a graham cracker almost.
Huh.
Just doesn't do it. You know.
Yeah. I always feel like there's too much cookie for like the big ones. There's not enough cream on the inside, and then it's just too much. It's too much in one bite. So the thin Oreos are just the perfect portion. It's
Fair
perfect. Play. And then the mint Oreo thins taste like, oh my gosh, they taste like Thin Mints.
Thin Mints are great.
Thin Mints, the best Girl Scout cookie by far. At me again.
Hit me with your number 2 right here.
So my number 2, you'll remember this from yesterday. I don't know if this was yesterday. This is like the thing we were looking at yesterday night.
Yeah. We're going through lists of like candies that you've eaten. Like just random lists of things you've seen.
2 looking over these
really
lists. For some reason, it was so much fun. It was like, oh, how many of these candies have you ever seen in your life? And I was like, well, those.
But yeah, hit me with it. What's that candy?
Candy cigarettes.
Okay, that's fair.
My mom got me hooked them as a kid.
They're just like sticks of sugar, right?
That's really all they are. But
you can't go wrong.
They're just so much fun. I wouldn't even pretend to smoke them as a kid. I would make tiny spears. So like I'd suck them a certain way to like get a point on the end of them, and then I'd like rake my teeth on them, like in the center of my teeth here.
Just freaking sharpen it.
And just like, yeah, I'd sharpen it and put like decorations. They look like pillars. You know?
That's really funny, actually.
It was such a weird thing as a kid.
Kids
but, like,
are weird, dude.
I remember that. So hold on, have you, as a kid, did you ever, like if you were in the car and you were looking out the window, did you ever pretend that there was like an RC car driving next to you, or it's like somebody following your car on the side and they were jumping over like obstacles and things?
Mine was very specific. I think every person did this. Mine was very specific.
Okay.
And it especially happened during the winter. Remember, those sleds that are just like circled dishes?
Yeah.
I imagine somebody on one of those.
Okay.
Just like grinding on the rail and then like going in the snow.
Tight.
I think every single person did that. You had to. What else were you doing looking out the window? Back then there were no iPhones. Kids.
Children.
Okay.
Look out your window every so often. You might see somebody grinding on a rail.
You might. Alright, my number 2 candy.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Starburst.
Okay.
And,
I dig it.
there is a specific order of which Starbursts are good and which ones aren't.
Okay.
And
so
there is only one right answer.
The worst one? Ready?
I used to think differently on this too.
Okay, so
but I've recently changed.
Okay. We're gonna say the worst one.
Yep.
Same time, you ready? 3,
Yep.
2, 1, cherry.
Orange.
No!
What did you just say red?
I said the red, yeah, the cherry. Gross. Just like medicine.
That's the second worst one.
No.
All of them, fantastic. Orange, worst. Easy, okay?
No.
Yup.
No, cherry's awful. Orange.
No.
I won't say orange is the best. But red is the worst.
Orange is the only one that I don't look forward to eating.
I never eat the reds.
All the others I look forward to eating.
Ever.
Okay. Red is number 3. Okay.
What's under red?
No. Well, orange.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then tied for first is yellow and pink. They are so immaculately perfect.
Okay.
That's the final answer. There's no other opinion. But feel free to share yours.
Okay. So yeah, pink's definitely vibe with.
Pink's good.
I vibe the pink. Vibe the yellow. I will agree those are tied for me. Orange is my third, and then red is my last one. And
I
honestly
used
don't
to
even
be
eat
an orange and yellow guy.
Okay.
And then pink and yellow, or pink and red, I just kind of threw away. Didn't throw away them, but like they were my down guys.
Right.
I've recently graduated. Now I know that orange is far overrated.
Again,
But,
why am I friends with you?
alright, well, this could make or break it. Hit me with your number one candy of all time.
Number one candy of all time. If I'm at a gas station and I'm just looking for something to keep me going, old classic sweet tarts in the roll.
Really?
Perfect. It is the most
Bold.
consistent candy.
They're sometimes a little too sour for me.
Really?
They're like not meant to be sour, but sometimes they are. So it's like when you ever have blueberries and you have like a blueberry that's sour and you're like, I didn't want that.
Yeah.
It's that kind of deal for me. They're good. They're good.
My sister's home.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
They're solid. They're solid.
Sweet tarts for sure, the best candy for me. Now, the blues, I won't say are the best. I don't like the blues. I don't hate them. I'll eat them, but I don't look forward to eating them. Right?
Okay.
But Lily loves the blues, so that's like the perfect candy for both of us because she
Works
eats all the
out.
blues. I got greens, yellows, purples. I mean, we'll share them. We'll share them, but I never eat the blues, and she never eats the purples.
It's a cool opinion, even though it's wrong, for the best candy of all time. Cause I'm gonna let you know right now.
Yeah.
This is from me to you, and this is from me to you. Okay. Reese's peanut butter cups.
I don't like chocolate and peanut butter together.
You are just not a good human being. You just aren't my friend.
I don't like peanut butter and chocolate together.
To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of that combo either.
Okay.
Like, it's usually too like rich for me. So if I go to a cheesecake place,
Okay.
not a chance in heck I'm getting the peanut butter cheesecake. Right. But there's something about a Reese's. Like Reese's Pieces, don't do it. I have very low interest. It does not do a whole lot for me. But the Reese's Cups, especially the normal sized ones, the little ones are a little too tall. Reese's Cups are immaculate. They are just top notch. Yeah. It's the number one candy of all time.
I mean, I'll eat them. I'll eat. I won't go seeking for them.
Fair.
If I see them,
Yeah.
I'll think, I don't know.
Nah.
But if there's nothing else to eat, I'll eat a Reese's peanut butter cup. That's
Fair.
fine by me. It's just not my vibe. It's not. I leave it to my mom. She loves
And
them.
let us know in the comments your tops, because no answer is wrong,
Very true.
except answers can be absolutely. If I see a goddamn Twizzler in my comment section, I'm coming to your house.
Oh no.
We're gonna have problems
You've done it. You've done it now, Trent. You've done it now.
because Twizzlers just aren't it. I'm letting you know right
Shut
now.
up, man.
Twizzlers are
I
not.
can hear her.
It is. There aren't many of these. It's a bad candy.
I'm so sorry, Lily.
It's just not. It's not good. It's not. I'm making enemies, and I hope that I do, cause it's just
I mean, Trent.
something happened as a youngling. You know.
Oh no. So Trent, I talked to Lily. You're not going to be my first man anymore.
You know what?
You're not my
That's
best
probably
man.
for the best if you're gonna be serving some Twizzlers at that wedding. I'm not even coming. Okay.
good
I am moving to
gracious.
another country while it happens. Okay. Gosh.
Yeah, no.
Man.
Lily's gonna have some fighting words next time
Hey.
she talks to you.
Bring it on. Reese's versus Twizzlers. I'll put a poll out there. Okay. Not a chance.
I kind of agree with you, Trent, but let's not tell her.
Yeah. I mean, she doesn't listen to this or whatever, so
She
it's
doesn't.
probably
She
fine.
doesn't. That's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. We'll move on.
Okay. So yeah, continue.
Speaking of it, cuckoo birds.
Okay, yeah, that was
Pretty
cuckoo.
crazy birds.
She's crazy. He's a madman.
Talking about segues, okay?
Bro, I mean, it's broken. My Segway's broken.
I could not let this podcast pass without warning the audience of the treachery that is a cuckoo bird. I'm going to put a photo of a cuckoo bird. Boom. Pretty typical looking bird. Okay? This is a bird of Satan. Ladies and gentlemen. A cuckoo bird. Let me tell you what a cuckoo bird does. A cuckoo bird doesn't build its own nest. It goes and it lays its eggs in other birds' nests. So the other birds take care of its, like, babies. And it gets away with this by multiple ways. Okay? It can change the color of the egg that it poops out into the nest to match the egg of its neighbor.
That's wild.
Whack. So it'll go change its egg color, go poo in a nest, and then in order to do that, cuckoo birds have mimicked the sounds of predator birds. So cuckoo's like, yo, I'm gonna go lay my baby in that little nest. Time to make a hawk noise, and then it goes caw, and then that bird in the nest is like, oh, that's a hawk. I gotta yeet out of here. Leaves the nest. Cuckoo comes in, egg drop, boinks out of there. Okay. Then that egg fits in with the other eggs. Mom comes back, has no clue. Okay. Then the cuckoo bird baby hatches
and then just
and
eats the rest of them.
Oh no. It pushes the other eggs out of the nest. It like backs up and using its back and its arms just shoves the other eggs out of there. Just tosses them out of the nest. So now this mama bird is just raising cuckoo birds. How messed up is that some scientists call cuckoo birds parasites by definition?
That makes me kind of sad.
That is wild.
Dude,
Yeah.
I thought you were going to just go on about how cuckoo they were, but honestly, they're manipulative
They're pretty
and crazy.
cuckoo, but they're also they're awful.
Oh my god.
They're terrible. Yeah. I had to share it because I read it the other day. I was like, this is just not if any of you guys are cuckoo bird fans, okay, quit the fan club. It ain't it. It's a bad bird.
I'm so upset.
Do you have a favorite bird, Ian?
Do I have a favorite bird?
Yeah, do you have a favorite bird?
Huh. I don't think so. I don't think I have a favorite bird.
Okay, here's a good question. One more thing before we wrap up. What is your, like, cool predator bird that you see?
Huh.
Like, you guys have, like, vultures or, like, falcons? I don't know. What do you guys have down there?
So we do have vultures. We have a lot of vultures down here. But I see a crap ton of pelicans.
Pelicans.
Dude, those things are wild.
Pelicans are not up here.
They're crazy cool. They got the big bills, that like just like that.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Wow.
Just
Yeah. I was gonna say we have hawks up here, which are pretty cool.
Yeah.
We also have herons. Herons are cool.
Here. Yeah.
Those lanky looking dudes.
Have you seen a shoebill?
A what?
A shoebill.
No.
Dudes look like dinosaurs. They're nuts.
Boom, photo.
Yep.
If you're listening on Spotify, come look at the video.
Come look at, or just look up a shoebill.
Or just look up a shoebill, you know?
I think they may be endangered, or everyone else is in danger because those things are like crazy, crazy cool. And also probably bite your face off, scoop your brains out.
Comment below your favorite bird and your favorite candy.
And your favorite candy birds. And your favorite bird
Maybe they're
candies.
the same thing. Maybe you like Reese's birds.
Maybe you like sweet cardinals.
So stupid. Let's end the episode while we still can. There is still time to save this episode.
Oh.
Man, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for episode 9
Next
of the
episode's 10.
podcast. This is the final episode, actually, where I will be in the home studio,
Yes.
otherwise known as my room. I go back to college a couple days, so I'm going to try to find a spot on campus I can record it. Pretty fun.
So yeah, we'll have this one. This is, I mean, all the episodes are pre-recorded, obviously.
Yeah.
But this one is going to be recorded a little bit earlier because of that. So.
Yeah.
But everything is out there, man.
Yeah.
We're getting it
We should
figured out.
Before we go, we should attempt another high five because we have yet to get it perfect. Okay.
We need to get it, yeah. Okay.
We got to get one.
So I'm going
Alright,
like center of my
You're going right at like head level. Okay.
Yes, head level, but now, do we try and plan it at all, or do we just go for it?
I think we just go. I think we got to
Okay.
every episode we got to go until we nail it.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
That was killer. That was killer.
I think that might have been it.
That could have been the one.
I
Could have
hope.
been the one.
I pray.
We'll know next week. Yep.
Next week. We'll see it. Well, no, we're going to know earlier because we're editing the video. But you guys, y'all see it next week.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for watching. Catch you next time for episode 10. Big one.
You can find me on the.nature.child on Instagram. You can find Trent at TrentBriggs3 on Instagram. You can find us at Ian and Trent Talking. No. Trent and Ian Talking, because Trent's the bigger boy. He's the taller one. He goes first.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only reason.
And then, yeah, freaking subscribe. So you're here once a week. You can be up to date every Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
Video goes up. Watch on your Sunday lazy day. You know.
Just chill.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
All right.
All right.
We will see you next time for episode 10.
Goodbye.
Peace.